Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you doing? How's your mama? How's your family? Happy to be back in the studio. As you see, there's a green screen. You don't got a steering wheel in your face. Like, comment, subscribe. Whoa, help out that algorithm. Look, today I'm giving you my official plays, bets, parlays. We're here for the casual parlay, but we got 5 total bets on the board for UFC 312, Plessis versus Strickland 2. There's supposed to be a 2 there. We got 5 total bets on the board. We got 6 2/3 units wagered to return 13 units with a profit. If everything goes right, everything hits, which we know, we'll be walking away with 6 1/3 units of profit. What is a unit? A unit is your comfort number. Any number that you feel comfortable to bet on any bet. It's not your max and you're just super confident on. And it's not something small that you're just trying to throw on a long shot and get something big in return. I'm a Lakers fan, you a Celtics fan. I say, hey, I want to bet you on the next Lakers versus Celtics game. You pick the price. Whatever number just came to your head, that's probably what your unit is. Before we get into this, let's recap last week. UFC Saudi Arabia, Imavov versus Adesanya. I was really sick. I was working during the pay-per-view, so I couldn't go live. Then I was really sick. I think I was dealing with the flu. In the last 2 videos, if you paid any attention, you could probably hear it in my voice. You might still hear it in my voice. Excuse me. But during that card, we had 4 3/4 units wagered. And we got 6 1/4 units back. We profited 1.5 units. I'm not going to tell you what my units are, but that's what we profited, okay? Casual parlay finally got back on track. Elevates to 6 3. We had MVP plus 3.5 rounds. Basically, don't get shut out against Shara. I had them winning straight up. We were all over it if you paid attention, if you were on the same track as me. But they gave me plus 3.5. I had to take it. And I had Muhammad Naimov, money line, at plus 115. I put 1.5 units on it. Got back 3 1/4. Profited 1 3/4. So we did pretty good. Wasn't outstanding by any means, but we were not down money. And we came into this week with a extra unit and a half to play with. Let's get into the first parlay. The first parlay, I call it the should-win parlay. The should-win parlay lost last week. Mike Davis came out there, pulled guard twice in the first round. Didn't look himself. Farisiam still looks like that guy, though. Still looks like that guy. But Mike Davis, you completely sold out. It was a 2-man. It was Mike Davis and... It's bad I'm not remembering. It lost, so I'm like, F it. Mike Davis and Jasmine Jasuda Vicious. Jasmine handled her business. It wasn't even competitive. Then Mike Davis did what he did. Today, Saturday, UFC 312. The should-win parlay is another 2-man, and it consists of Vyacheslav Borishev versus Alexandre Topuria. Real quick, I broke down the entire card, and I did a deep dive into the main event. It's all in the UFC 312 playlist on this channel. Every video pertaining to this pay-per-view is in that playlist. I advise you to go check it out. We put 1 unit on it to walk away with 2 units, profit of 1 unit. I picked Vyacheslav Borishev. The should-win parlay, let me explain what it is. The should-win parlay is people I think should win, but I know it can be a little tricky. The casual parlay is always going to be my most confident bets that equal to a plus money parlay. The parlay is always going to be plus money for the casual parlay, and it's always the goal of it is to multiply my money by 2 to 3. If I bet 50 on it, at the end of that bet, I want to have 100 to 150 sitting in my account. You know what I'm saying? And this is just me telling you what I'm going to do with my money. This is not me telling you what to do with your money. So I picked Vyacheslav Borishev because I think he's going to beat Tom Nolan. I think he's the better striker than Tom Nolan. I think he's faster than Tom Nolan. I think he's has better footwork. I think he messes up his techniques better than Tom Nolan. And I think he's less hittable than Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan is really long, but he doesn't really use it that well. He'll get in the pocket. He'll brawl with you a bit, and he's very hittable. Who's going to be more durable in the fight? I think Tom Nolan. Who's going to be more successful with the punches? Vyacheslav Borishev. I think he's going to win this fight by decision. And Alexandre Topuria, he's almost a lock, but he's not a lock because the people he beaten 4-16 record, like he's crushing cans. But you could tell when a person's a good fighter, and I think he's a really good fighter. I think he is a lock. So I threw him on the should win parlay. I think I got him at minus 450 something. Those odds have actually gotten closer to like minus 3. I thought they were gonna go the other way. So that's why I was like, man, let me get him now because everybody's all over him. Nope. I was wrong about that one. I'm usually not wrong about those things. But I was wrong about that one. He's going up against Kobe. Look, Kobe's a grappler. He's loose striking, He usually loses his first round in every fight, but he wants to get fights to the ground. Alexandre's the better grappler, the better wrestler, the more dangerous opponent. A lot of power in his hands, even though he's not as crisp and technical with the boxing as his younger brother. I think Alexandre Topuria is his big little brother, if you dig what I'm saying, his older little brother. He's older in age, little in size, but okay, I'm ready. That's the should win parlay. Put 1 unit in it to profit a unit. Basically a 1-for-1 bet. My underdog in straight plays only had one last week. I had Imavov money line to beat Israel Adesanya. I thought it was going to be a decision. I thought it was going to be a good fight. It was a good fight for as long as it lasted, but I can tell you right now, I would have rather lose the bet than see Izzy get KO'd in that way. I was hurt. I still haven't recovered. But we got three straight plays. 2 of them happen to be underdogs. First, Zhang Weili. I'm not going to give you a breakdown in this fight because I broke down all the fights. But Zhang Weili. Dog money? What? Against a girl who hasn't fought since 2023? What? Since a girl who's had 4 fights in the last 6 years? Very, very good. Very, very good opponent. Tatiana Suarez. Great wrestler. Never fought a 5-round fight. Not good on the feet. She's going against Weili, who's seen everything in every style in MMA. Also, is the most well-rounded woman we've seen. Zhang Weili at dog money. I think the sports books are going to regret that one. I put a unit on that one to walk away with 2 units, a profit of 1 unit. Then Dricus du Plessis, I did money line. I'm confident in Dricus du Plessis. I think the fight's going to be competitive. I think he's going to be entertaining. I don't think he's going to blow Sean Strickland out of the water. But I think if it goes to a decision and it's all said and done, Dricus du Plessis is going to be the person getting his hand raised. And I think if it gets finished, well, Dricus just finished Sean Strickland. I think Dricus has more of a versatile way to fight and can change his game plan up more. Whether if it's just Sean, the only adjustments he can make is more volume. More volume, I mean, we're probably not going to see him come out here shoot a takedown. We're probably not going to see him come out here with a crazy variety of kicks. It's going to be more volume. But Dricus, he could target the body more. Okay, it's going to be really, really hard to have success upstairs against Sean Strickland with my hands. Let's target the body. Let's work our body kicks. Let's get him. And if we do engage and throwing punches to his head and get him leaning back, let's get it on the hips earlier. Let's not wait till round 3 and 4 to wrestle. Let's wrestle round 1 and 2. So when round 3 and 4 come around, he's already gassed. Those are things that are going through my head, and I think Dricus du Plessis is going to execute to a T to get his hand raised. And then Jag Jenkins, I got him at plus 195. I put a third of a unit to bring back 1 unit. And maybe this is a biased pick, man. I'm all over Jag Jenkins. I really like Jag Jenkins. But a lot of people are not rocking with Jag Jenkins. He's like, I don't think I've seen anybody pick. Lucas Tracy picked him. But I think Jag Jenkins is a nasty boxer. Great body work. Good speed. A big frame. Can wrestle in his own right. Yeah, he got taken out by Herbert Burns. That's not good. That's not great. But Gabriel Santos, he is going to be coming forward. So if Gabriel Santos is coming forward, I can see this fight going. Gabriel Santos is going to come forward and just overwhelm Jack. But I just don't think that's the case. I think Jack's going to be able to counter. Make Gabriel respect that boxing. Slow that pace down. Clinch in his own right when it's time. I don't bet unless I think it's going to hit. I don't bet chasing value. I don't bet because this might happen. If I bet it, I think it's going to happen. And I think Jag Jenkins, dog money, I'm all over Jag Jenkins. Moving on to what we all been waiting for. My favorite time of the week. The casual parlay who just hit last week. We're 6-3. We put 2 1/3 unit on it to bring back 4 4/5 units. a profit of 2.5 units. We got Kevin Jousset versus Cody Steele. My two most confident picks on the card were this card is super tricky. It's like 6 UFC debuts. Super tricky. Odds are all over the place. Like, I just picked Jack Jenkins in a fight. Bro, he's plus 200. It's like, Vegas don't agree. And the people putting money on it don't agree. That's just how I feel. So on a card that's really tricky, I like to pick two safe things. It's still a plus money bet. There's still money to be made, still profit to be made. And I'm all over what Kevin Jousset. I don't think he's fighting a dangerous guy at all in Jonathan Mikhailov. I think Kevin's going to be able to dictate that fight. He's going to be a better striker. He's going to be much more powerful. Kevin's probably the better grappler. I know Kevin's judo is really, really good, and Jonathan's probably not going to take him down unless, he's probably not going to hit the floor unless Kevin's throwing Jonathan and taking him for a ride. And as far as the striking, Kevin got that locked down. Now, Cody Steele versus Rong Zhu, this is one, I said it's my two most confident picks, but Cody Steele, I'm not even ultra confident in, you know. But see, I almost put Alexandre Topuria here, but it's like Cody Steele. Cody Steele, man, really good wrestler, really good control, power in the hands. He's not super technical on the feet. He's pretty technical on the feet, you know. 1-2s, keeps it simple, you know. Has that wrestler striking to where it's not super fast. It's not super dangerous. If he lands, you better watch out. But staying safe on the feet so he can work in his takedowns. Rong Zhu's pretty chaotic. Pretty chaotic. And if he's coming forward, he can give you problems. He's tough, has a hard noggin as well. Might even be the faster opponent here. But Cody Steele's fighting style is going to be making Rong Zhu back up. And if Rong Zhu's backing up, it's not very effective. I'm liking the casual parlay this week. Props? None. Now, as I wrap this up, I want you to know this is all GTRP and just for entertainment purposes. Just for entertainment purposes, you know. This video isn't intended to be taken as a recommendation to gamble. The casual parlay is back on track. 6 of the last 9. The should win parlays 0-1. See if we can get back on track with that. Stop by Saturday. My father-in-law's 72nd, 71st birthday is Saturday. Throwing a surprise party. I cannot miss that. So I might not be here for the early prelims. I might miss the casual parlay on live, but I will be live. 100% for the main card, and I want to say for the regular prelims. Come stop by, come hang with your boy, say what's up. I greatly appreciate that. Share this to somebody I know they enjoy just like you did. Like, comment, subscribe, help out that algorithm. Share me. Don't be stingy. You ain't got to go home. Just got to get up out of here, man. Yeets.